Hello and welcome to Autocar India Quick News. Before we bring you up to speed on all that's new in the automotive industry, do please remember to subscribe to the Autocar India channel and make sure that the notification icon is active. Now, let's get on with the news. Starting with the 5-door Thar. Just a few weeks ahead of its launch, Mahindra has released a teaser of the 5-door version of the Thar. The teaser has not just revealed the exterior styling, but has also confirmed that the upcoming lifestyle SUV will be called the Thar Roxx. At first glance, the design is similar to the 3-door Thar, but a closer look shows that the Thar Roxx will get a double-stacked 6-slot grille instead of the 7-slot design on the 3-door Thar. The circular headlamps are carried over, but it'll get an LED projector setup with C-shaped DRLs. Though a lot more information is yet to be confirmed, the Thar Roxx is expected to be equipped with features such as dual 10.25-inch displays, a panoramic sunroof, a 360-degree camera, and Mahindra's ADAS suite. Mahindra will launch the Thar Roxx on the 15th of August, and just like the 3-door Thar, the Roxx is also expected to be offered in both rear-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive versions. Nissan has revealed the India-spec X-Trail SUV before its official launch. The SUV will be brought in as a CBU and will only be offered as a 7-seater. When compared to the X-Trail that was previously sold here, the design of the new X-Trail appears to be more grown-up. It gets an upright, squared-out look and features a split headlamp setup on the front. Around the sides, the SUV features rounded wheel arches with plastic cladding, diamond-cut alloy wheels, and wraparound LED tail lamps. It is offered with a choice of 3 color options: diamond black, champagne silver, and pearl white. Inside, it gets a dual-pane panoramic sunroof, an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment, a 12.3-inch driver's display, wireless charger, multiple drive modes, an electronic parking brake with auto hold function, and cruise control. Nissan has confirmed that the India-spec model will also get a 360-degree camera and paddle shifters. The India-spec X-Trail will be powered by a 1.5-liter 3-cylinder turbo petrol engine with a 12-volt mild hybrid system that produces 163 horsepower and 300 Nm of torque. The powertrain will be paired to a shift-by-wire CVT automatic gearbox that is said to have a negligible rubber band effect. Nissan will announce the prices of the X-Trail in the coming days, so make sure that you stay tuned in to the Autocar India channel. After showcasing the concept multiple times in the past, Tata Motors have finally unveiled the production version of the Curvv Coupe SUV. Tata is set to launch the Coupe SUV on the 7th of August, first with an electric powertrain, followed by the petrol and diesel. As is typical with Tata, the production model is almost identical to the concept with some minor changes, such as the exterior cameras being replaced with regular rear-view mirrors, the DRLs being smaller and not extending up into the bonnet, and the split rear spoiler is now a single, smaller unit. The electric Curvv has a nose-mounted charging flap similar to the Tata Punch EV, and the lower bumper area has multiple vertical styling elements. Both the electric and ICE versions have triangular recesses for their headlights, and the DRL unit stretches across the width of the car. But the biggest change with the Curvv is at the rear, where the coupe roofline dips sharply atop a roof-mounted spoiler. Over on the sides, the ICE version carries a fuel filler cap on the left rear fender and sports pedal-like 5-spoke alloys. The EV differs with the more closed-off alloy rims for better aero efficiency. Both cars have pop-out flush door handles and features prominent black cladding below. Tata is yet to reveal the interior of the Curvv, but from what we know so far, it will be largely identical to the one in the Nexon. Tata has said that the interior of the Curvv would be offered with different color schemes. The dashboard panel trim is expected to be finished in a nice metallic carbon fiber weave. You can know more about the Curvv from Renuka's walk-around video on our channel. Hyundai has launched the Exter CNG starting from 8.5 lakh rupees. The Exter CNG is available in 3 trims, and here is a breakup of their prices. The CNG variants have received a price hike of 7,000 rupees over the standard variants. The Exter is Hyundai's first CNG model to feature its dual-cylinder technology that's being called High CNG Duo. Much like the ones we've seen in Tata cars, this system employs 2 CNG tanks instead of 1, thereby freeing up more boot space. The SUV uses the same 1.2-liter 4-cylinder petrol engine as the standard car, but on the CNG variant, it puts out 69 horsepower and 95.2 Nm and offers a claimed efficiency of 27.1 km per kilogram. The Exter CNG can only be had with a 5-speed manual gearbox. Audi India has launched the Q5 Bold Edition, priced at 77.3 lakh rupees. The special edition Q5 will be sold in limited numbers. With the Bold Edition, exterior elements of the Q5 such as the Audi logo, window surrounds, front grille, roof rails and wing mirrors are all finished in gloss black. It will be offered in 5 exterior paint schemes: white, blue, black, green and grey. The Q5 Bold Edition only offers cosmetic changes over the standard car. And under the hood, it is powered by the 2-liter TSI engine, which puts out 265 horsepower and 370 Nm. With a 7-speed automatic gearbox and all-wheel drive, Audi claims that the SUV can go from 0 to 100 km/h in 6.1 seconds and reach a top speed of 240 km/h. Porsche has added 2 new variants to the Macan EV lineup in India, with prices starting from 1.23 crore rupees. With the newly launched trims, the Macan EV is now available in a total of 3 variants. The new entry-level variant comes with a single rear-mounted electric motor, making it Porsche's first rear-wheel drive SUV. This motor delivers 360 horsepower and 563 Nm of torque, enabling the Macan EV to sprint from 0 to 100 km/h in 5.7 seconds and reach an electronically limited top speed of 220 km/h. Porsche claims that the new entry-level variant can offer a range of 641 km on a single charge. Apart from the new entry-level variant, Porsche has also launched a new 4S variant for a price of 1.39 crore rupees. The Macan 4S EV uses 2 electric motors, producing a combined 516 horsepower and 820 Nm of peak torque. 0 to 100 km/h takes 4.1 seconds with a top speed of 240 km/h. The Macan 4S EV is claimed to be capable of achieving 606 km on a single charge. All 3 trim levels are equipped with a 100 kWh battery pack. With a suitable fast charger, the Macan EV's battery can be charged from 10 to 80% in 21 minutes. Porsche has also added a new slate grey Neo exterior color option and optional 20-inch Macan S alloy wheels. A new off-road design package is also available for the entire range, which increases the approach angle and enhances the ground clearance by 10 mm. Kia India has issued a recall of its EV6 electric SUV due to a potential error in the integrated charging control unit, which could affect the performance of the 12-volt auxiliary battery. Around 1,138 units manufactured between March 3rd of 2022 and April 14th of 2023 have been affected. Kia says that the software of the ICCU in the affected units will be updated to rectify the issue. Moving over to the world of two-wheelers. The Royal Enfield Guerilla 450 has been launched with prices ranging between 2.39 lakhs and 2.54 lakh rupees. The Guerilla 450 shares quite a lot of bits with the Himalayan 450. For instance, the chassis of the Guerilla is quite similar to the Himalayan, wherein the engine is a stressed member of the main frame, but the subframe is different. The Guerilla also trades in the Himalayan's USD fork for a telescopic unit, but the rear suspension duties continue to be done by a monoshock. Braking duties in the Guerilla 450 is taken care of by a dual-channel ABS disc brakes at both ends, 310mm at the front and 270mm at the rear. The Guerilla 450 is powered by the same liquid-cooled 452cc Sherpa 450 engine as the Himalayan. In the Guerilla, it makes the same 40 horsepower at 8,000 rpm and 40 Nm at 5,500 rpm. But Royal Enfield says that the tuning and gearing is different here to suit the character of the Guerilla. Despite all the similarities, the Guerilla 450 is 11 kg lighter than the Himalayan at 185 kg. Part of the reason behind the lower weight is a smaller 11-liter fuel tank and the 17-inch alloy wheels running tubeless tires. The Guerilla runs on CEAT tires sized 120 by 70 on the front and 160 by 60 R17 at the rear, making it the fattest tires ever to be fitted on a made-in-India motorcycle. The Royal Enfield Guerilla 450 can be had in 3 variants and a total of 5 color options. The biggest difference among the variants is that the base analog variant comes with a digi-analog display with a supplementary tripper navigation pod. The higher variants, meanwhile, ship with a TFT dash that comes with all the connectivity features seen on the Himalayan. As with every other Royal Enfield, the Guerilla 450 also comes with an array of accessories straight from the company. Sticking to Royal Enfield, it seems that the brand is working on a brand new 250cc platform for its future models, thereby making the brand more accessible to buyers. Apparently, the new 250 platform that's codenamed V Platform has been under consideration for several years now, but it has only just been greenlit. We've also learned that Royal Enfield is exploring hybrid options with this new 250cc engine. Although at the moment, this is strictly an engineering exercise. The first 250cc V platform bike will emerge somewhere around 2026 to 2027. Want to know more about the upcoming platform? You can watch the podcast where Rishad and Ketan talks about it in detail. Following the introduction of the Bajaj Freedom 125 CNG bike, TVS Motor Company is planning to be the first ground-up CNG scooter manufacturer in the world. TVS has been working on various alternate fuel technologies over the years, and as our sister publication Autocar Professional has learned, it has already developed a CNG option. So the company will now use this powertrain on its Jupiter scooters. Sources say that if everything goes well, it may be launched as early as the last quarter of 2024 but no later than the first half of 2025. This story is also pretty young at the moment, but we will keep you updated on any further developments. And that brings us to the end of this week's quick news. Thank you all for joining and see you all next week.